So today we get the Season 4 Reloaded roadmap, which actually looks a little bit interesting in that they started to try and inject fun into the game where it may have been lacking, especially when we look at something like here with the boys coming in, which is a very crazy show. It looks like we're getting 2 new camos that can be unlocked within multiplayer as well as Warzone. And then this Temp V field upgrade specifically for Warzone. It looks like you're going to be able to have like a super jump, some other powers. I'm sure they're going to talk about it in the blog. Then we get some updates with the map. 3 characters, which are going to cost money. Black Noir is probably going to be like Rose Skin, where it's very hard to see and semi-pay to win for that. Vondel Battle Royale is dropping, which is going to include a gulag, which some of that has been leaked. And then we got gameplay features, public event, return of occupation scan, which is the one where you got to go prone or it's going to highlight you from Resurgence before. And then we got a field upgrade, the portable redeploy drone, which is cool. They kind of brought that back. We're going to get a shotgun, kind of lame. We got Operator Izzy. We get some other just pay to play game nonsense. And then the raid finale, which should be interesting. And then Waterfront from Vondel, converted over to a 6v6 map. It's going to be a lot of water. That section of the map has a lot of water, which is one of the biggest problems with Vondel. Even though despite that, it is generally in a pretty good map. Water is its biggest detriment, I think. So Warzone overview, welcome to Battle Royale. And Vondel Resurgence will still be around, but for those operators prepared for a traditional high-intensity Battle Royale, Vondel is about to welcome up to 72 players to see which one or which team can conquer the city. Enter the new gulag. If you die, it's just the original gulag, which was showers or whatever from prison. Back in the original Verdansk. And then we got additional features. The occupation scan, which we just talked about, is coming back along with signal intelligence contracts and the portable drone, all scheduled to be released within the reloaded launch window, which is usually like those first few days or whatever the case is. But we'll see kind of how that goes. Vondel Battle Royale, and there will be dedicated quads, trios, duos, and solo playlists. Other than that, Warzone Battle Royale at its core, encroaching circle collapse, loadout drops, and limited lives with one opportunity at most, which is the gulag, to earn a second chance. There it is. So there's the gulag. You kind of see how it looks like that would be the back spawn of there, and they've kind of oriented where, you know, you'd run up. So it's just like showers. Pretty straightforward. We get the map rotation in Resurgence, Warzone playlist map rotation. So in Warzone, there is a main Al Mazrah Battle Royale map as well as 2 Resurgence maps, the newer map Vondel and Ashika Island, as well as some additional DMZ locations like Building 21, which is only available on the weekends. And recognizing this as well as Call of Duty's 2-decade-long history and its future, a map rotation system, rotating Resurgence playlist will be introduced in Warzone in Season 4 Reloaded for Resurgence modes only. After a certain amount of time specified in-game, the rotating Resurgence map playlist will shift from Vondel to Ashika Island and vice versa for a given squad size. So that's kind of cool. Like, it kind of sucks if you hate Ashika. Then you'll just have to look at the clock and be like, all right, cool. When's Vondel going to be on? All right, cool. I'm going to do Vondel. All right, Vondel's not up, I'm going to go play ranked or something like that, or vice versa with Ashika. That's kind of cool. The best Resurgence squad should prove their mettle by winning back-to-back matches in Vondel and Ashika Island, and then truly elite can go on a winning streak for hours while virtually jet-setting between those 2 locales. Additional features, occupation scan, which we're familiar with. Signal intelligence contract. So another new feature with Vondel Battle Royale and Resurgence game modes is signal intelligence contract, which originally appeared in DMZ. Just like in DMZ, this contract requires an operator or this to go around hacking 3 contract phones. However, this contract is now fine-tuned for Battle Royale and Resurgence. Now you are on the clock to get to those phones and try to stay alive, keep the cash flowing. Redeploy drones. So we just got those. You can throw them wherever. That'll be interesting. Late breaking intel on DMZ. Prior to patch notes drop on the 12th, when more details will be revealed, Season 4 Reloaded DMZ players should expect new options for plea for health and new mechanic of assimilation. Additionally, squads specifically hunting other players may find themselves a target of a new hunt contract. That might be like the King Bounty style. Instead of that, they're going to pull that from the original Warzone 1, and hopefully that makes it in. I mean, that'd be kind of interesting. Modern Warfare 2 overview, they got a new map. Yeah, nothing there. And then we got epic inclusion of the raid for the Autumn Grad. I think that raid 1 was kind of like whatever. Raid 2 also kind of whatever. I mean, I would say they're generally worth playing once. The raid 3 I thought was the best of all the bunch. So hopefully they follow this up with some kind of boss fight, because it's felt like this has led to a conclusion, and we got a cool camo with the season 3 or the season 3 raid. So hopefully this one also has some cool rewards to kind of entice people, because there's a lot of people I saw playing it or interested in it, at least to get the camo. Not necessarily to like play it more than that, right? So the MX Guardian, which is shotgun, this just looks crazy. Fully automatic 12 gauge shotgun with 3 rotating magazine tubes that hold 5 shells each. That just sounds ridiculous. Unlock the MX Guardian via new battle pass challenge, so that'll be interesting. Did you notice that classified section of the battle pass you couldn't unlock till mid-season? Sector is now ready for you to access an additional 5 items. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get calling an emblem, calling card, loading screen, token, and then we get the MX Guardian. Earn all sector rewards. Pretty straightforward. So here it is, the Temp V and camo challenges. Those are probably like the interesting things from this part. So Temp V is in Call of Duty temporarily. So this is kind of cool, like a Fortnite style event. The Temp V, and this is basically from the show. It was a thing that allowed people to take it and it would make them super powerful. That's kind of like the lore behind that portion of it. It would essentially make them a superhero. The Temp V field upgrade, Bot International's proprietary blend that is near perfect for anyone wanting to be a soup. Near perfect, of course. Upon consuming it, Temp V grants 1 of 4 random superpowers, so they are random. Field upgrade slot, though it doesn't act like a usual field upgrade, once you use Temp V, you're then free to activate this power whenever you wish. But if you're eliminated from combat before activating the power, then like normal field upgrade, it is lost upon death. Also, all traditional field upgrades appear to dispel Temp V's effects. Operators test subjects picking up munitions box, dead silence, or any other field upgrade lost their powers or the Temp V shot. Here are 4 different superpowers. Charge jump. Operators who love fast movement techniques or maybe remember a haunting or two. So that was like the huge charge jump. That's cool. Electric shockwave. Simply put, electricity blast goes in, blast comes out. The shockwave sends a powerful electrical explosion that injures operators and AI combatants, as well as destroying vehicles and equipment, like a super EMP. Laser vision. Upon some people aren't going to like this, but this sounds kind of interesting. I'm sure it's going to be interesting to die to some of these things too. Upon activation, an operator levitates and fires a laser beam that sears through enemies' targets in whatever direction they're looking. It's just one of the many powers of Homelander has, but it does leave the user open to backfire. Yeah, because you're just floating in the air. Teleport. Teleport jumps an operator forward in whatever direction they face, which is extremely helpful when trying to escape a fight or move to an unexpected to higher ground. So just be like, boom, going up there, done. So as you might expect, Temp V is accessible in all Warzone playlists, including DMZ, except ranked. Diabolical challenge. This kind of looks interesting. So this is very similar to the events we had before, where you just have to do specific things with these things, and then you'll unlock something for this. And then once you've done all the challenges, of course, you'll get the other rewards. So pretty straightforward stuff there. Here, buy, spend your money. Yeah. See, this is gonna be like rose skin all over. This is literally black, right? Before she was kind of like a purple hue. That's going to be a little bit crazier. All right, so pretty straightforward. I'm interested to try it out. I want to do the new raid, get the weapon unlocked, probably go for the camo, try this new thing, and we'll kind of see how it goes. Normally in the blog, they don't really talk much about many changes or patch notes that we would be getting, whether it's weapon balancing. I think the ISO 45 is clearly the front runner in terms of the best SMG, and hopefully we get some other ones that are buffed towards its level and kind of balance that out. We have a decent long range meta. I'm not sure if they'll touch the SO14 because that one heals pretty quick at the moment. Still a little bit tricky to use because it's semi-auto, but we'll see how it goes. Appreciate all the support. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.